After having eyeballed our data frame, we concluded that it doesn't contain missing values. Remember? This is great, as it means that we will not have to deal with this. So, we can use this data for our analysis and hope it will deliver convincing results. Next, what should we do to fulfill our task, which was to predict absenteeism from work? Let's break down this question into smaller bits. What do we want to predict? Absenteeism from work. Therefore, we must look for a variable in our data frame that can represent this phenomenon. Do we have one? Yes, sure. The last column expresses absenteeism time in hours. Therefore, the first instance, numbered 0, tells us that employee with ID number 11 has been absent for 4 hours on the 7th of July, 2015. Next, instance 1, ID 36, has not been away on the 14th of July, 2015, since we see 0 hours of absence. ID 3, on the other hand, has been away for 2 hours on the 15th of July, 2015, and so on. All this has to say is that the data which will eventually tell us whether an employee has been absent for a significant amount of time on a certain date has been stored in the absenteeism time in hours column. So, transferring a piece of logic from regression analysis to our example, we could say that absenteeism time in hours will be our dependent variable. Okay, good. And what could help us predict this value for future observations? All other columns represent independent variables, which could potentially be used in our equation, with the hope that they will help us predict whether an individual with particular characteristics is expected to be absent from work for a certain amount of time or not. And with this, we end the theoretical preparation for the pre-processing part of our exercise. Warm up your fingers. In the next video, we will be coding in Python. Cheers!